Hi guys, Luke Harrison here from healthiersouthshields.com and Fitness Camp Academy South Shields. It's Monday, it's time for a new blog post. This time I want to explain a little bit about what really is clean eating, because there's a lot of sort of questions go about on what really is clean eating. People don't quite understand, okay, they have this assumption that healthy is clean, alright, but there's a little bit of a difference in when we talk about clean as such as it's different. It's not your standard healthy, okay? So that's what I put as the first little bullet point here. It's not your average healthy, because people believe that a tuna sandwich with low-fat mayonnaise is healthy, all right? Yes, it's a better option than, say, a McDonald's or a Burger King or Greg's Pasty maybe, but you'll find that a lot of the time sandwiches, especially from places like Greg's, have actually got more calories in than, say, a cheese pasty, all right? Not that I'm saying either's better than the other, but they're probably both as bad as each other. You find that the sandwiches are filled with wheat and gluten, okay? Gluten is hard for the body to digest, okay? It can cause digestive problems, and wheat can cause massive insulin spikes in your body, which can lead to fat gain, okay? And can lead to drops in energy levels and other health problems, okay? So wheat and gluten are things that we want to stay clear of, all right? The best little sort of analogy that I can say it for clean eating is, can you catch it and kill it? Okay, I'm talking about animals, fish, all right, chicken, meat, yeah? Or can you pick it and eat it from a tree? Or does it come from the ground? You know, fruit, vegetables, seeds, nuts, you know, potatoes, things like that, okay? All these things are clean meals, all right? All these things are clean eating. But when we say clean, we don't mean healthy, all right? It's a different kind of way to look at things, okay? Because everybody thinks that pasta's healthy, brown bread's healthy, but all this stuff's loaded with wheat and gluten, all right? So this stuff is a healthier option than a burger, say for example, but it's still not really that healthy, all right? It's a misconception that people have, okay? So we always say wheat, gluten, and dairy-free is what comes under the clean category, all right? I touched a little bit on wheat and gluten. If you have a look through my blog, there is other posts on wheat and gluten which you can have a look through in a little bit more depth. I will in the future do some more videos on them as well. In terms of the dairy is processed, okay? It comes from an animal, yes, but it doesn't just come out of a cow's udder and we drink it straight away. It goes through pasteurization processes. There's things added to it, okay? It's by the time it reaches our supermarket shelves, it's not good, okay? Our body doesn't digest it properly, and it can cause a hell of a lot of health problems, okay? People have developed allergens and things like that after drinking cow's milk. There's certain exceptions that we do say to the rule on clean eating. It's not, say, 100% clean, because if you were 100% clean, you would only eat completely natural food. But certain exceptions, which it depends on the person, on how they react after eating things. That's what you need to do, really. You need to have a little bit of a fast from certain foods for, say, 2 weeks, and then incorporate them again into your diet. Say if you're worried about maybe you're intolerant to milk or cheese or dairy, anything dairy, go 2 weeks dairy free. Then what happens after the 2 weeks? Put a couple of bits of dairy in on that day after the 2 weeks and see how it makes you feel after. Do you feel tired? Do you feel lethargic? You know, do you have a little bit of an upset stomach? Because a lot of people can't digest dairy properly. But the few exceptions, which are the minimally processed dairy, is like active live yogurt, okay? So natural yogurt, which is live, which still has the enzymes in for your body to be able to digest. The other two cheeses is goat and feta cheese, which are again quite minimally processed. They're not 100% clean, but a lot of people can get away with them without any problems, okay? Now, really, most people's diets, the body was designed to have natural foods, okay? It wasn't designed to have pizzas, burgers, it wasn't designed to have pasta, it wasn't designed to have bread, okay? It wasn't designed to have cookies and sweets and things like that, okay? We know these things aren't good for us. So to get a good balance, obviously everybody needs to let go, everybody needs to cheat. I'm not going to stand here and preach and say, I don't cheat, because of course I do. I like to indulge, I like to have a pizza every now and then, I like to have some chips and some chocolate and stuff. Who doesn't, you know? It's good for you, it's good psychologically for you, as well as it's good for your leptin levels, okay? When you eat clean for a long time, your leptin levels get low. Leptin helps stimulate the release of fatty acids in the bloodstream to be burnt for energy, okay? So if they get too low, sometimes you need to cheat in order to stimulate those levels, all right? So we generally say 80 to 90% of your diet should be clean. Okay, the rest is whatever you want it to be. Okay, that's why we say have a cheat meal. Okay, on a week you should be allowed at least one cheat meal a week. Okay, you're entitled to that, but I would say work for it. Okay, work hard during the week, have a cheat meal on the weekend. Okay, treat yourself. But a lot of people think because I've said, oh, you can't have bread, you can't have it, but it's not good for you, bread, pasta, them things. What can I have? There's so many things you can have, it's unbelievable. There is literally thousands and thousands of opportunities, it's just you don't know about them, that's all. You've just got to have a little look and see how to put things together, okay, that are clean. The best resource that I can tell you is my blog, healthierselfshields.com. Okay, on there every Wednesday I run a weekly cooking show called Guilt Free Cooking. There's actually a recipe book on there as well that you can buy with 90 clean recipes. There's 30 breakfast options, 30 dinner options, 30 lunch options. Okay, so you'll have a different meal for every day of the month. Simple, yeah? Okay, but every single week on a Wednesday I do run the free cooking show, which shows you how to cook a totally clean meal from scratch. I recommend you guys check it out. Alright, I'll be back on Wednesday with Guilt Free Cooking, but I'll also be back next Monday for another blog post. Okay guys, thanks for listening. Till next week, peace out.